Hey guys, so I went to Ralph's to look at the cereals in the cereal aisle. When I compared the nutritional value in the cartoon charactered cereal versus the one without cartoon characters, I've generally found that the ones without the cartoon characters were healthier. They had like more vitamins like more the higher percentage of vitamins in it and minerals, and there was like less fat. Carbohydrates kind of varied, but generally it was healthier. There was less calories from fat, also more fibers, and so apparently everything I said wasn't recording. So now I have to do this again. Anyways, when I was a child, I had a couple favorites up till now, but my first favorite was cornflakes. Ironically, I ended up, putting sugar in it often, because that's what my siblings did when they were on it before they moved on to Honey Bunches of Oats, which I didn't like because I was very picky. I am very picky, and like all those stuff in it used to get to me, so I stuck with the cornflakes. But ironically, it was like a less intense version of Frosted Flakes because I used to add sugar in it. Anyhow, that was my favorite. And in terms of whether health and nutrition had anything to do with it being my favorite, the answer is yes, because my mom didn't let us get the other cereals, like the real big name brand ones, like Frosted Flakes, like I was saying, or Trix. Like, we didn't grow up with those as a regular cereal. I actually could remember the first time we had Frosted Flakes in my house. Like, we nagged my mom, me and my brother, we nagged my mom to get it, like, to finally get it. And I kind of remember that moment, like, pretty clearly. It was kind of amazing. But generally, we had like cornflakes and Honey Bunches of Oats growing up, and the others were only like special occasions. So my favorite cereal, and today I eat the others kind of, but mainly Honey Bunches of Oats and Captain Crunch. So I eat what I want now, but my foundation on cereals was because of nutritional and health reasons, because of my mom. I think that there are similarities, because I said that generally they were the ones without the cartoons were healthier, but not in all cases. There were some without cartoon characters that were kind of the same, and I think that those were the same because some of those, like Honey Nut Cheerios, Raisin Bran, a ripoff version of Honey Bunches of Oats that I saw, like, they kind of still aren't that great for you, but they don't have characters on it. I think they're not as bad as, like, Captain Crunch and Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which is horrible for you. Thank God I don't like it. But they're not as bad as those, but they're still not as good as, Special K and that other one that I saw today that was basically like cereal from heaven based on the nutritional value in it. It's like 100% vitamins and minerals, everything, perfect stuff. It's like great cereal. I should look into it. Probably tastes horrible, but it's good for you. It's whole grain K, I think it's called. But I think they were similar because they're still trying to reach out to the kids. So it's like not as sugary, but still kind of sugary. So that is like a good transition for the kids. And I think that the differences with the healthier cereals and the ones with the cartoons were like, significant differences because of like the main goal of the ones with the cartoons. Their main goal obviously is money, and they're using the kids, and this is where like the media exposure from the reading comes into play, because they know like the kids have this weak spot, and they like drag them in with the media, with the commercials, and they use the cartoons, and so they know like there's an influence even from the first commercial that the kids see. So, and they know the nagging power that these kids have on their parents, so they're trying to get the kids to buy it and use that cradle to grave strategy to get the kids, because of these characters and because of the sugar and how it tastes. So I totally think that media exposure had a big deal to do with that, and the healthier ones just look boring to the kids. So that's really my take on this.